How you doing? This is Xenophobic73 doing a live broadcast now of Danbury Mint's one and only foray into the chess making market. In 1992, they basically were commissioned by BBC Enterprises to make a Doctor Who chess set. These pieces were made from fine pewter, concealed as a 24 piece in its own wooden display box out of selected woods. This was released in 1992 and a huge demand. This was basically sold as a subscription service, so a subscriber then would pay £15.45 pounds at the time. Each you would get 2 pieces every second month. You'd obviously get the display case. If I recall, you got the display case at the beginning of the subscription, and then every bi-monthly then you got 2 extra pieces, costing £15.45. So quite a sizable amount to pay for, but I think the results, as you can see now, were quite astonishing. So let's just have a look at the chess set itself. So this is the chess set, as you can see here. Not much to look at the minute, so just bear with me now. I'm not used to recording one-handed. So if we take off the display case, you'll see that if you rotate that, you'll see there's a lovely finish. The embossed original BBC logo of the time, which was way back in '92. Obviously the Tom Baker, familiar Tom Baker logo there now, and obviously Danbury Mint's only design there now. Look at the chess set itself. This is the original foam that came with it, which I'm surprised has actually lasted as long as it has. I'll put that over there in a second. Now, as you look at the set here now, so you basically have, we'll start off smallest down. You've got the goodies, which are the pawns, which is K9. Hope you can see that right there now. You can see the craftsmanship, you know, is absolutely fantastic now. So I'll try to get my big lumbering fingers out of it. And every one of each is quite unique, just so you can see that now. So again, signifies Doctor Who chess set, K9 Pawns, K9 Pullman, sorry, licensed by BBC Enterprises Limited, 1992. So, oh, look at that. Sorry, that wasn't meant to happen. Live TV, it shows. Very fragile. So we'll leave K9 over there for a second. So I'm not going to show you each of the sort of 10 pawns, 9 pawns, whatever it is. We'll show you. And next now we'll show you one of the Daleks. Of course, Daleks, lo and behold, no prices for guessing who they stand for. Obviously the baddies. So again, I'll just rotate that round. That's captured enough for you. Okay. Now, I think we'll just start off. Yeah, go on. We'll start off with each one. I'll actually show you a close one up with each one. So again, you know, for any discerning Doctor Who fan, he's going to know who these bad boys are. It's the Sontaran. So again, Sontaran. Again, I'm not a chess player myself, but I couldn't pass up this opportunity way back at the time. So Rook. Actually, just will pop them back in there now. Otherwise, I'll probably forget where they will reside. We'll just start with the baddies now, anyway. So we'll continue as I mean to go on. So Sea Devils. Okay. Yeah, apologise for my shaky hand there. I should have really invested in a tripod really, but I apologise. So, night. See that there? Amazing of modern technology. Yeah. Now this is very much a retrospective of this collection. As you can see, Draconian, represented by the baddie side, but as you know from most Doctor Who episodes, but Doctor used him as a bit of an ally. So he did. So that's our Draconian. We'll just rotate him around there now. You see that now? I won't get too close now, but I think you'll agree it's fantastic workmanship there now. Now, not entirely obvious who this is, but those of you who aren't that familiar with classic Who, this is Roger Delgado's version of the Master. And lo and behold, no surprise there, he is obviously the king. You can see that obviously the baddies have black as opposed to the teak, represents good and bad. Now this might not be completely obvious, but for those of you who don't know, this is the Rani, Renegade Time Lord. Again. Okay. Oh, sorry, my bad. Let me just rotate that in. Okay. Now, many guises to what they do have, but yes, it's Cybermen. Bishop. Very much looking like the David Banks cyber leader there now. Earthshock springs to mind. Moreover, okay. I think even New Who fans should appreciate this one. This hasn't been on the screens off for too long and appeared in several of Matt Smith's time there now. So the Ice Warriors, Perilous Martian Invaders, later be donned into metal armour as an exoskeleton, as we later found out. There you go. Even masking the, sorry, a bit close there. Actually does have, yeah, you can just about see the sonic device there now. As much as a sought after item as it is, obviously did do some slight investigation on this, since my memory is not what it was. Again, you'll just show you then the Sun Tyrant again. Complete with Kane. Yeah. Styre, possibly. fact, let's just see if he actually is Sontaran. No, it's the Sontaran Rook. Okay. Now let's moving over to the good side. We have the collection of kings, and here we have Mr. William Hartnell himself. And Mr. Patrick Troughton, Doctor Who #2, supporting the very striking recorder and long black mock coat and a couple of neckerchiefs there now. By the way, the indentations on the chess set pieces will only fit them, so they each have their unique place in the board. So, no prizes for guessing the ruff there on the shirt. It's the late great John Pertwee himself there now. Third incarnation. So I should be showing you the bottoms, but you can take my word for it. Yeah. And Mr. Baker, Mr. Tom Baker, with that celebrated hat and the extraordinarily long scarf crafted by Marie Antoinette, witty little knitter. King #4. And then we have our 5th incarnation, Mr. Peter Davison, with the cricket gear, reminiscent of the 20s. And there's Mr. Colin Baker there now, in that questionable 1980s get up. I think between Doctor and Perry, I think they were probably wrestling for the trophy for possibly the worst dressed lot, but nevertheless, just as entertaining. The 6th incarnation there. Excuse my fingers there now. And here we have the 7th incarnation, Mr. McCoy, sporting the question mark umbrella and hat, and that neck chief there now as well. There he is. Obviously the king. I think at this stage you know what they are. Now, let's move on to a lower class. Now, for the rook, we have 2 rooks in the set. Twin TARDISes. TARDI, I should say. So yeah. Now, the good, nice, it's Mr. Jamie McCrimmon. Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart himself. Okay, and the Queen. So I have to remember where I am. I should know better. I'm awfully sorry for anyone out there who actually does know the pieces better than I do. I haven't got to look at the bottom to see them. Leela. Sorry, it's a little bit blurry. I think it probably is a prerequisite. I should have probably put still shots of these back up on the channel, but I will do that anyway. Now we have Chameleon, Doctor Number 5, short-lived companion who quite frankly never got enough airtime. Although I think probably Peter Davis and Mark Strickland and Janet Fielding of sorts probably wouldn't agree with me. Apparently he was a pain to work with. Presumably why he was killed off in the Planet of Fire. God bless him. Now we have Adric as a knight. Sorry, I should have said actually Chameleon was a bishop. Okay, that is the whole collection, and that's not all. During the time, as far as I'm aware, this was released at the time there as well. So what we basically have, let's see that there now. So the lights on there now. This is basically from Danbury Mint. This was. See that now? It's probably going to. No. This was basically then letter of authenticity. Actually, not so much that. I think it was basically designed at the time there now as you can see there, the mighty battle between good and evil. So basically this is a, you can see obviously there's no question of its authenticity. There's Danbury Mint there now. So it basically explains about the Time Lords, the Doctor's travels. I've obviously tried to keep this in very good condition over the years now. So it obviously tells you about Leela. It actually tells you about all the pieces. It explains how they come about. And obviously this is all from probably the BBC's archives now. So this is all. Now I haven't actually read through this in a number of years, but I just, again, it's nice and commemorative. I forget how many pages it is now. I'm about to find out. Yeah, so yeah, 15 pages. And then again, just to reiterate, all the Doctors, obviously the Kings, Leela, Chameleon, the Brigadier, Jamie McCrimmon, Adric, TARDIS K9, and then obviously tells you then their position on the board. Master the Rani, Cybermen, Draconians, Ice Warriors, Sea Devil, Sontarans, and Dalek. Yeah, so has been treasured. Will obviously stay with me, and obviously it did come as well with in a sort of envelope slip, which again is the original. It doesn't get out too often, so it doesn't. And I'll just show you the box just in its entirety again. You only had a brief look at it before, so it's felt line then, so no, it actually does. It's every piece has its separate part there now, so it has Was costly at the time, but memory serves, it was, you know, a nice commemorative piece to have, not just a toy as usual, but nice. I've treasured it, and I certainly hope to have it as long as I last anyway, and hope it finds its way into someone who can look after it as well as I have. So yeah, as I understand now, they are exceptionally rare. Did a bit of looking up on the internet there now, and it seems to be most places are people that are looking for this, and it is very commemorative, and they do seem to be in short supply. I think I did have a look on eBay, and I saw people putting up a couple of pieces at a time, but a couple of private buyers, I think, in the UK there now are selling them, but they very much are sought after again. So so yeah, this is probably one of many videos that I'll probably bring to my channel now, being that Doctor Who science fiction in itself has been quite a passion, so this will be now part of the channel, so do expect more. And if you like this video, please leave as many comments as you wish, good or bad. I'd like to hear all the sort of Doctor Who paraphernalia, what people think exactly over the internet. So please leave a like. If you'd like to see any more future presentations like this, please do hit the subscribe button, and if you'd like to hear any updates of further content on the channel, please don't hesitate to hit the notification button there as well. Has been once a gaming channel, but now is obviously sci-fi, telefantasy, gaming there as well. So a bit of everything. I'm sure there's a market for it, for all sorts anyway. So thanks very much for watching now, and I will see you all again on the next video. Take care of yourselves now.